welcome everyone. My name is Mario for Cost Spirit and welcome to the channel. So before we get started, if you see me swatting at that, it's because a lot of mosquitoes down here. Plus, just want to show you guys like these plants over here. Hopefully you guys can see them. So yeah, so it's pretty good. I bought those from this one place for cheap, so I'm actually quite happy how they're working out. So the one there on the left supposed to be in the middle, so there's more of a balance, but it's too much shade there, so I had to move it over. But it's kind of nice. It's funny how you buy like some flowers that cost you a lot of money, and then they like move on to the spirit world within days, and then some other ones you buy doesn't cost you that much, and they actually come out pretty good. So I thought I'd just show you guys that. I thought it was interesting. But anyways, so today I want to talk about not the flood that was in my backyard. If you guys have been watching my other videos, but hopefully that's been done. That's not going to happen again, or at least not as bad as before. But anyways. So now I want to talk about what's taking up a lot of the news these days is the whole Epstein Trump thing. It's not so much that I want to talk about. It's more of like everybody else. Like, to me, I know a lot of intelligent people. Okay, I know them personally, and I know them like off YouTube and all that, right? So, what intrigues me is how do you get two people that are intelligent sees things very differently? You know what I mean? Like, and so this is where the Epstein Trump thing comes in. So, but basically, let's go with the Epstein files, right? So. When he was campaigning, you heard Trump Jr., you heard his J.D. Vance, you know, a lot of people that are close to him saying that the Epstein files need to be released. They need to be released, right? And he campaigned on not being like everybody else, like Crooked Hillary, like Obama, Sleepy Joe, and all this stuff. He's not going to be like them. He's going to be transparent. He's going to be truthful. He's for the people, make America great again. They're talking about these files, the Epstein files, the Epstein files, the Epstein files. Pam Bondi has it on her desk. I'm sure you guys saw the video, and she's waiting for the president to release them. Epstein files, Epstein files. Next thing you know, there's no more files. Now, this is not so much about if I am a supporter of Trump or I'm not a supporter of Trump. It's not about anybody else if they're a supporter of Trump or not a supporter of Trump. It's about facts, right? If you're saying there's Epstein files and you're going to release this to the people, all of a sudden you say there's no Epstein files, and why do you guys keep talking about this Epstein guy, right? So for me, I'm like, well, like I'm on the side that, just so you know, I'm on the side that, you know what, you need to release those files, and the games you need to stop. That's the side I'm on, right? So I consider myself an intelligent person, and if I see someone say they're going to release the files, everybody around that person saying they released the files, blah, blah, blah. We're going to make America great again. We're going to be transparent. We're not going to be like Clinton and Obama and Joe and this and that. And all of a sudden, you just, what do you guys talk about? There's no files. Why do you guys keep talking about him? Well, first of all, it's not about him. It's about the people that are on the list that we need to keep our kids safe from. That's what it's about, right? So I look at it this way here. If I'm an intelligent person and I see this, right, and then other intelligent people, right, on YouTube, Tucker Carlson for one, the couple from Redacted, Mark Dice is another one, and there's a lot more. There are like what's going on. Like, we put you there to end this, to drain the deep state, if you will, right? Well, that's not draining anything. So if we can see that, okay, so my question is how come other people, and one person I want to talk about is the Dr. Steve Turley. He's a very intelligent man, but I just saw a thumbnail saying that the Epstein files didn't do what they wanted to do. I'm just paraphrasing here. What they wanted to do, and MAGA is getting stronger. They're more united together. I'm like, where? Unless something happened in like overnight that I missed, where is MAGA getting stronger? How can this intelligent person believe this when the facts show that it's the opposite? Okay, like you can say, well, you're not right, you're wrong. It's not. Okay, it's not about right and wrong here. Okay, it's about, they're all campaigning about the Epstein files. Epstein files this, Epstein files that. Release the files. You can't sit there and talk about all that, right? And then say, oh, you guys are crazy. Like, why do you guys keep talking about him? This, that, like that there does not make sense. This is not about right or wrong, or who I support, who I don't support, or anybody else for that matter. It's the fact that those files have a lot of people that hurt little children, and they have to come out. We have to know who they are so we can protect our kids from them. Okay? So I find it very interesting. How is it that two intelligent people cannot see the same thing, right? Now, I know that there's a lot more involved than just our analytical intelligence, right? There's also our upbringing. There's also like what we enjoy, what we don't enjoy, what our views on life, this and that. But, and which is fine. I understand that. But what I don't understand is that when someone's saying they're going to release this, right, and your attorney general says the list is on my desk, I'm just waiting for the president to tell me to release it, and then you say there's no list. Well, why do you guys keep talking about Jeffrey Epstein? like from what I understand, there was kids on that island. Well, what do you think people are talking about? They want to protect their children. And then you hear like all the other stories about Epstein being like a spy for Israel or whatever. So people may have issues with that. They want to know if their country's compromised or whatever. I mean, I don't know I don't know if that's true. I don't know. Then there was a note with Trump, with Jeffrey. I don't know if that's true or not, but the people have the right to know. Okay, that's what you campaign on. That's why they put you there. Okay, to find out about these things, to drain the swamp, to bring a level of sanity to what's going on in their country, and to help the rest of the world bring sanity to the rest of the world. But that's not what's happening. Okay, so anyways, I found that I find that interesting at the end of the day, how two people that are highly intelligent, right, could see things on a certain subject so differently. You know what I mean? So anyways, I just want to leave it. I'm going to leave it there. I just wanted to make a video about that, about those thoughts and feelings. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it just shows that you know, like you have intelligence, but obviously there's a lot more at play. But again, in saying that, I mean, if you're an intelligent person, you should be able to see like what's going on is not appropriate. Like violating a children. I don't care if you're a supporter of this, a supporter of that, but violating a child is violating a child. Doesn't matter which side you stand on. It's still violating a child. So how is it that intelligent people see things so differently on subjects that personally I would think, and a lot of people would think, is not that complicated to see, right? So, but But anyways, I could talk about this a lot, like just keep rambling on, but we'll leave it there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Maybe you look around you and you see the same thing, like a bunch of intelligent people just so divided on certain subjects, right? But anyways, want to leave it there. Just wanted to throw that out there, and we'll see you in the next video.